Well, I guess the other thing is, like this rig is what, 20 feet long, 19, something like that?
Yeah.
Is, would you go any longer, living on the island? Or do you find that,
If I could find, if it was usable space, sure, why not?
would you?
Sure.
Because, I mean, you don't find that if it's any longer than this, you can end up in a situation in the towns or whatever.
I'm a truck driver.
Yeah.
Back in, drive out. Very simple.
Yeah.
Remember that rule, and you can drive anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't put yourself in a situation where you can't get out of it, right?
No, I know,
Don't
but I
pull
mean,
in thinking, oh, I'll back out later. It's like, don't do that.
but I mean, the towns, they probably have bylaws or whatever. Like if you wanted to kind of sleep in town or whatever, and you got this big long rig, aren't you going to end up?
Yeah, it depends on what it looks like, I think. Like if I had if it's obviously an RV, like what's in here or whatever, those would start to cause problems. Because it looks like an RV. It's like, hey, this guy's got an RV.
Oh, look at that. So there you got a Vanagon or whatever. Oh, you got a fifth wheel over there.
Yeah.
And a Class A, and I think
There's someone over there, and there's some more behind us here, too.
Yeah, over there, there's...
Cabela's is the new Walmart.
Oh, it is, eh?
Yeah, oh yeah. They'll let you stay here.
Oh.
Now in the morning you got to be gone. You can't
stay...
pull the Walmart thing where people were putting their trailers up on blocks and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in Langford.
Oh.
Just outside of Victoria.
Yeah.
I don't know if you passed through Langford or
even
noticed it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, we did, yeah.
you did. Okay, there's a Walmart there.
Okay.
You can camp there, but they sometimes will just kick people, just pick a night and kick everybody out.
Really?
Because people were basically moved in there.
Well, it's stupid.
I literally pulled in there the one day and somebody had the wheels off their trailer and had it up on blocks.
Well, that's just it.
It's like, what are you thinking?
People
like,
stupid,
you're going to wreck it, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was fine before that. Just a couple fools did that.
Yeah.
But, I think even, you could probably even, now that I kind of know where I can go and where I can't go, I could probably pull this off in a Class C or a Class A.
Really?
It wouldn't get me where I like to go up in the hills when I want to go shooting.
Yeah. Well, a Class C maybe. I mean, maybe a Class C. No, if it's not
the right one. Right?
If it's not too long.
Yeah, the 20-footers, absolutely.
Yeah.
Basically the same as this.
Mm-hmm.
Your rig is ideal, really. For the way I live, really. I pull it off in this, but just.
Yeah.
Yours would probably be.
Well, yeah.
I'd be less likely to.
People say that's a BC rig.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
Yeah, it's perfect for BC.
I call that just anywhere in Canada rig.
Yeah.
I could see that being really useful in the Northern Ontario, too.
The cool thing about that thing there, you see the running boards, right? And it's about 16 inches off the ground, but that's clearance, like clear clearance all the way underneath that whole thing, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But...
You know what? Even just a couple inches makes a huge difference. And just the fact it's lifted enough in the back.
See, that's why, like when I was looking at it, I came down to, this type of rig, but, most of them aren't 4x4. It's hard to find them. So I was looking at, lift kits, right? And the problem with the Dodge here is that you can't really get lift kits for these. You can get a lift kit for the Chevy and for the Ford. The Ford, you can get lift kits, more abundantly, right? And that's what I was going to look to do is get something and then get a 6-inch lift, and then put lockers on the back, eh?
You can put air kits in these.
Can you?
And lift them up, yeah.
Okay.
And you can lift it up or lower it as needed.
How much do you think you gain? A couple inches then, probably, eh?
Yeah, I think at most I would probably get would be a good 2 or 3 inches or whatever.
2 or 3 is a lot.
Yeah, that would do it. It's expensive enough that it's... My brother suggested I do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was kind of like, well...
It'd probably be like a grand...
That's a nice suggestion when you're spending my money, but no. It'd be a couple grand to do it. So.
Couple grand. And that's the thing is, if you're going to end up even with that one there, it's kind of like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on it, and extras on the vehicle because, it's an older vehicle and, right?
That's unique enough. I'd put money into it. Absolutely. You'd find another one.
Yeah,
good luck, right?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
It.
Yeah. Well, I guess
really
to me, it's just a general sense of an older vehicle, I guess. Maybe not so much that, but just, any vehicles that I've had that were kind of a little bit older and whatnot, then you kind of get to a point where you don't want to spend a lot of money on it, right?
Yeah.
But,
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's also if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? You start pulling stuff apart and who knows what you're going to end up
Yeah, exactly. With, right? Yeah.
you know, and if it's working or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, this mechanically is really sound, and that's really what I was after.
How many miles are on it, or kilometers? You don't know, because it'll roll over.
Yeah, I don't think it's been rolled. Honestly, I only think it's been rolled the once.
Yeah.
Just because of the wear on the pedals and the steering wheel.
And the way it feels
stuff.
And everything else, yeah.
And just the previous owners, they had little electrical appliances stuffed in here.
Yeah.
Because they're afraid of propane. There was half a tank of propane had been in there for 10 plus years.
Oh, really?
And when I was looking at it, I asked them, does all this stuff work? And they're like, well, we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know how to use it. So I just went through and started lighting stuff. And she watched me light the fridge, and she's like, well, why didn't we use that? Good question. It works. It's like...
And yours just lights up with just some buttons you push, right?
Yeah, I hold one button, push the other.
Yeah. So bang, bang.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds, and the thing's lit.
Well, I think people
She probably... Well, she was...
People think of
read
propane.
The instructions, and it scared her. So.
Yeah.
But they didn't even use the cooktop, right?
Oh, man, that's just like...
So,
you got to live life, be adventuresome.
Yeah. Like I say, the fridge, the water heater.
Yeah.
Like right now, I've got hot water on demand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always got to have that.
Well, we actually sprung a leak on our pump. I filled up the tank and everything else like that. Like no problem. And all of a sudden on the trip, it starts leaking out of just, where the bolt hole is, and, it's bolted together.
Oh, no. There you go.
So I tried doing a repair, and that didn't work. So I went and bought another pump for $120, I think it is. I got to put it in yet. Yeah.